Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of TerraTech. And on tonight's episode, we are going to be continuing where we left off. Now, you guys can see my bot has made some dramatic changes of late, and it's kind of coming together. Now, it may look a little weird because, some of the sides are a little higher than others. I'm working with the blocks that I have, but I'm also thinking ahead of where I want to go. And the center here is where my base is going to be. But as soon as the base is done and I got everything that I want on here, I can close that up so that it's no longer being attacked by mortars or by the big guns that are coming later on, because I don't always need to see what's going on in here. Now, if I'm going to make stuff, I'm going to leave that over here on the outside edges next to where these giant GSO large receivers are, and those things I can mess around with just by kind of removing a few blocks here and there, or I'll keep it even further out as my bot gets bigger and bigger. But on this episode, we're going to be doing a night run. As you guys can see, it is nighttime. Nighttime is a beautiful, beautiful time in this game. You can see all the glowing lights, those trees in the background that I absolutely love. You can even see some of the glow coming off of some of these rocks over here. Not as much, definitely not as much. You can see my lights. I do have a whole bunch of these geocore spotlights kind of sitting in the back, but they shine through my weapons, as you can see like that. That's a lot of light to be giving off right there, so it shows exactly what I want it to. However, the quest that we have right now is for Harvester, which is clear out rocks. So we definitely want to chop down any rocks we see. We're going to be doing that with our weapons, so not quite as efficient as having a drill on the front of our bot, which we've done before, but we're going to go ahead and cut these things down. You see the plasma cutter is doing a fairly decent job of at least doing some damage to it. It might be a little bit high up for some of these blocks, but it is hitting them. Let's go ahead and drive right over them. And as we drive over them, I'm hoping my receiver, my GSO large receiver, is picking those things up and taking them down the line here. Now, what I can do is I can actually move this over, and as it comes down the line and then gets refined into more and more resources, it will then sell those refined resources, and I had it up on the wall right there, sell those refined resources so more resources can go in there and get refined and move on down the list, and I'll make even more money off of that. Now, I don't have any more of those cannons yet. I don't even know if I can buy some more of them yet, but we're not really trying to make more money off of this at the moment. What we're doing is we're trying to do the quest, and we're making money at the same time. Now, I do have one of my generators here in the front, and it's snagging the wood as it goes through before it even hits the refinery. And the reason I'm doing that is, one, I do want that to be one of the first things that it does so it can keep up with my energy requirements. But at the same time, later down the road, once I have more refineries, I am more than fine letting it use some of the refined resources to kind of charge that up as well. But we haven't gotten to that point yet where I have more than one refinery. We will when we start having like 10, 15, 20 of them, and we don't really have to worry too much about running out of space. Like right now it only has one, so it can do one little piece at a time. It has a lot of backlog and not a whole lot of space to hold that backlog, so we might actually have to leave resources on the ground or just kind of stop and wait until that catches up, and I don't really want to do that. So that's one of the reasons I put that there right in the very beginning, just so we can kind of get rid of a few extra ones. Plus, to be honest, wood, not worth anything. It's really not worth picking up unless you're doing what I'm doing, which is making energy off of it. Now, it's not like it's free. You're not selling the wood for absolutely nothing. You will make money on it, but you're so much better off, chopping or mining the rocks that are a little bit more rare. The green ones are absolutely fantastic with the price. If you're watching in the little corner over there, you can see what resources are going through it and how much I'm getting from it. One of the best resources that I've ever found in the game are the blue crystals out there in the desert. And the desert, they don't have a lot of them. There we go. And it gave me a little notification, a little sound notification I hadn't heard of before either. So sell resources. It does not care what type of resources you are selling as long as you're selling something. So in this situation, chopping down trees might be the fastest method for you. However, you're doing the quest might as well take a little bit of time and, go mine stuff. It's going to give you a little bit of money to work with, because you're going to always want one or two pieces in the game that you don't have access to yet. That you want to build yourself. You're going to need those rare resources, or you're going to want to buy those pieces. So yeah, you can see right here, we're not picking up any more, really all that much. And my entire, what do they call these? Geocore Scotty, HC is completely filled up. You can see just how much they are allowed to hold before they can hold no more. And that's why I just kind of stopped for a second. And you can see each one of these has a different graphic. It has little pink lines going through this resource right here, the carbonite ore. You have this ore right here, the plumbite ore, which is used in pretty much every recipe you can think of. Not all of them, but a great percentage of them. This is one of the valuable resources. You want to remember where they're on the map. They do regenerate over time, and because you're going to use that as one of the base components for so many projects, you're going to want a lot of that. So you're going to want to know where to go get those. The yellow resource, this one right here, the Luxite shard, is used in making lights, headlights, spotlights, any of those kind of things. That's going to be one of the valuable things for that. And of course, they light up at night, so it's kind of goes hand in hand with each other on that one. Ignite ore, I believe, is for explosives or something along those lines. And, you got the wood, which is really not used for anything in the game that I can think of. You do get some like rubber. This is Olite jelly. Those are used in explosives, I believe. I don't really have any of the rubber ones to show you at the moment. You can get those from trees, or I think it's just trees that you get those off of. And you can see my batteries are draining a little bit, but not too much. Not too bad. Now, you can always get a few more of these tractor pads, or you can get a few more of the receivers. And, then you can carry more items. You don't have to stop as much. I've created a bot in the past that I use specifically for going out and harvesting. And it's covered from head to toe all the way around with the items that it needs to do that with. It's not exactly built for attacking, but it can defend itself in the right situation. And of course, because it goes around harvesting all the time, it is constantly recharging its shields with those generators. So it's not something that you really need to babysit. In fact, you can create those bots for your AI modules to kind of go off and do its thing. I have never really got them to work like that. I've never really got them to go off and do their own thing and then come back and sell and kind of just make me money while I'm off doing my own thing. But they are there. It should get to that point sometime in the future that it actually works. And we're going to come over here and kill Big Spike. Big Spike knows exactly where to go, which is my butt right now that has absolutely no weapons. I do need to change that before it gets me into some serious trouble. Now, one thing you do need to kind of concern yourself with is the GSO large receivers do have one flaw, or one thing that I consider a flaw, which is they will pick up items. Right there is an item they can pick up. And until you have an actual recycler, something that can break those items down into the base components, you're going to have to remove those items when it fills up, when there's no more space for it to hold any of that stuff, and you don't really want those items on there, and you might be doing something else. You will have to manually remove those, or remove the wireless, or not the wireless, but the receiver. And hopefully you don't have two, because if you remove one, all the items will just jump to the other one, unless that one's filled up too. So yeah, it's kind of a headache, but you get the right things and you won't need to worry about it. So that's a repair bubble. We're going to leave that one there. Or maybe we won't. Maybe we won't. Of course, if you pick up stuff that you do not want and you take it back to your depot, you can, of course, sell all those items from the wireless, or not the wireless, I don't know why I keep calling it the wireless charger, the receiver immediately. In fact, we can head back to that area and start turning some of this in. Believe it's off in that direction. We're probably going to hit our limit here of 50 before we even get back there. And I do need to put some boosters and some fuel tanks on this bot. We haven't got any yet, which is why they're not on there. But for a bot this size, I would highly suggest putting those on. It's going to help you get over these bumps. There we go. Nice. It gave me an item. And the item is one of these little dump truck things. Not something I really like all that much. To be honest, I never really use those. They kind of get in the way a lot as well. What do we got over here? Point of interest. Okay, we'll go over there. Let me come over here and sell these items so you can see how it's done. and then we'll head off over there in that direction. Now, I would like to keep a little bit of the wood on here while we go off. You can see it's not quite keeping up with the amount of power that we're draining because we have so many shields, and we only have one generator actually generating electricity off of it. So we do need to get a few more. If we back up, there we go. See, it's sucking everything it can get its hands on right off of that. Let me see. We're going to go ahead and sell that as well. And I want to see if I can buy... Wow, it's filled up that entire thing. It's going to take a while to sell that. Let's see, generator. Ah, grade 5. Wow. Okay, well, that's not going to happen anytime soon. It's going to take a while to get to that point. Let's come out here into the wild... you know, I was going to say wild green yonder, but no, not quite the wild green yonder. We have an extra wheel here in the back. Where did that come from? Is it missing somewhere on the bottom? Oh, yes, it is missing somewhere on the bottom right here. Now, I did change the bottom of this. I went ahead and put a few extra wheels down here, as I said before, and I put my big battery down here as well. So at some point, I will put another big battery on the other side to keep that look going. And there's a block here. I don't know what that block is trying to do, but let's go ahead and throw that there for now. Now, one of the things you don't have to worry about with this bot design, because it's so slow compared to Venture, is, as you can see, some of the resources actually look like they're being blown off a little bit. It's not going to happen this time because we're not going fast enough. But if you did create a Venture bot, bot, and you have resources on there, unless you're using a Venture tractor pad, the resources will blow themselves right off, and you're not going to be able to stop them. You're going to have to go back and pick them all back up, and then refine them or do whatever it's doing. That guy was actually within my shields there. I did not like that at all. Let's come over here and see if we can pick some of that stuff up. And we'll go back and sell it. And the things that are on my tractor pads are not coming off of them. And I really don't know how to get them to empty off. I don't have any conveyor belts, put up to it. We might have to try that and see if that works. It hasn't in the past, but as they make new changes to it, I'm hoping that's become a little bit easier. Oh, come on, dude. Really? Really? You're going to give me that hard time? Don't forget to get your little reward. They drop it right here off of the side, sometimes right on top of your bot. Sometimes they mix it up with the enemy's loot table, when you destroy them. It can be a little bit difficult to see, where it came from. But yeah, definitely make sure you snag it if you can. Let's see. There is another one out there in that distance, point of interest. Let's go get that. Oh, actually, let's put this down over there because we want as many of those as we can. Let's go back and sell real quick. We got a decent amount of stuff here. My energy is still doing good. Remember, even if you have like one little bar of energy left on your batteries, that really depends on how many batteries you have. I've had so many batteries. I've had an entire bot that was almost literally made out of nothing but batteries with like one layer of armor on the outside. Literally just armor itself, not even blocks, but just armor on the outside. And it had so many battery packs that I had to charge it up not just once, but like through the whole day. It sat there getting energy, and it wasn't even enough for it. So I needed multiple stations to go to get my batteries fully charged. And when I was done, it would last for a good hour, hour and a half of combat, of me going out there and just getting annihilated and destroying stuff. So yeah, be kind of careful with with how many battery packs you put down. It may be misleading. 3 lines on this one is fine unless I'm going into a big combat situation, and then I might want to charge up. But yeah, I'm not going to worry about it right now. The one thing I really want is boosters. Feeling just how slow I am, and knowing that I'm planning on going a lot bigger than this. This is a small geocore bot right now, not even close to the size that I want, but it's still really big. And it's only going to get bigger. So hopefully I'll get more wheels. These wheels in the back are like, please do something. We can't take it anymore. But those guys, eventually when they're done, will be retired to somewhere in the middle. So they can live off a nice, happy, kind of relaxing life. I'm going to go ahead and chop this tree down and use the resources. If they can snag them, there they go. To start giving me some energy. We have 2 geocore bots out here. Enemy tech spotted. Destroy them. I love the simplistic just directions that they give you on this one. It doesn't need to be complicated. Just you see an enemy, kill them, right? All right, we are gonna destroy Real Robinson. Danger. Oh, you're gone. You were gone. So I not only destroyed him, but I knocked off one of his his vital pins that kept like his entire bot together. There we go. Are you gonna? Nope, not quite yet. There you go. And I'm gonna take one of your wheels with you, apparently. Oh, and I got a bigger wheel. Enemies destroyed, mission complete. Can I put these on there? Yes, I can. Now remember, these are worth a lot more money than the Geocore, or the GSO ones, I should say. And I think they're really the most expensive ones in the game, even beyond Venture. So, you know, I hate to say one block is better than the other, but in the situation of price point, yeah, these are going to be better for you. You're going to make a lot more money off of them. There are a few items for each corporation that seem to be dramatically a lot more than you would think they are for some reason, and it's usually a good one. It's usually an item that you're like, you know, I really want to use that one a lot, but really, is it worth that crazy price? And the prices have, you know, changed so much over the different patches that it's kind of hard to keep them straight. Sometimes they were really cheap so that you could try them out and get a feel for, you know, whether it was, you know, a piece that should stay in the game, get, you know, people, you know, talking about them and trying them and using them. And then the next patch, they're like, okay, we've had people talk about them, we've had people use them, and it seems either they work or maybe they didn't. If they worked, we're leaving them in the game, but we're going to make them a lot more expensive because it's a really good piece that apparently a lot of people love to use. And, you know, some people were feeling that they were too easy to get, and we don't want to make it that easy for the game. So, you know, they've changed those prices around. And I'm okay with that. It does get confusing though, because I've played this game for so long now. It's kind of hard to remember where the prices used to be and where they are right now. Let me go see. No, you can't pick that one up, huh? Well, we'll go ahead and attach it here to the side. I am going to sell all of this. We're already at 4,000, and 4,000 bought me a fair decent amount. Oh, ooh, there's another guy. I can't pick it up yet. Dang it. Oh man. Oh, so tempting. So many things in this game will get you off track. If you're one of those that are easily distracted, oh my god, you're never going to get anything done in this one. And I'm kind of like that. I will see something and be like, ooh, something over there shiny. I know I was in the middle of doing something, but no, we're going in that direction. I kind of like it, though. I let myself get distracted sometimes just because it's enjoyable. It's a break from what you're normally allowed to do. Like, you can't be driving down the road normally and be like, ooh, there's something over there, and then just be able to drive over there. You can't do that. You know, you're going to get in an accident. You'll be late for work or whatever the case is. It's just not going to work very well for you. But in this game, you can do that. You can go off wherever you want. You can have a good time. And so I try to allow myself to do that as much. Where is this thing? Why am I so slow? Where are my boosters? I need some boosters. This thing is so painfully slow. Yeah, I could add more wheels. I plan to do that. I just, like I said, I didn't have the money. You know, money is a big factor in this playthrough that we're doing so far. Never has been before. I've always kind of waited until I've got the pieces. I think I'm getting a little impatient as I play more and more of these Let's Plays. Like, I want to get back to where I know I can get to. I'm like, I'm going to go towards small bots. So, like, I immediately want to build, like, 7 of them. And it's like, you don't have the pieces to do that. But you did it in your last Let's Play, you know, where you had all access to everything. You had so many items. You didn't have to worry about too much. Why didn't you guys sell everything there, huh? You had some wheels left there, too. Wow. Jeez. It can hold a lot. I don't know if it's even selling anything. Yeah, there was 68 right there. Let's see, 192 right there. Yeah, it's selling some stuff. All right, let's head off. There was some enemies over there, I thought. Well, let's head off in this direction. And as we head off, we'll attack anybody we see. And we'll see how much money we're making. Now, it used to pop up on the screen. There we go, 43. I was going to say, as you got further and further away, it would still show you the prices you're making off of the items, even though you can't see what they are. Enemy techs spotted. Now, I don't know if you actually get experience for destroying these guys in the actual tech. Let me go ahead and put both of those up so we can see we're at 375 on the Geocore, and it didn't seem like it went up at all when I destroyed that guy. When you do a quest, though, they do, and sometimes the quest is involved in just destroying the enemy, and so that's kind of misleading on whether it gives you experience or not. But yeah, I think just straight up attacking Oh yeah, do some damage to me. That one actually gave me some experience, and it gave me a new item. These are the Geocore Thermal, and I've heard some ideas on how to get these to work. Now, they didn't used to work in the last patch, but they're supposed to work in this one, and one of the things you need to do is you need to anchor it to the ground and then put them over one of those steam pipes. So we're going to try that. As soon as we see a steam vent of any kind, we're going to put that thing down and see if it will start creating some electricity based off of the thermal generator or whatever, of the heat of the core, coming up through one of those volcanic vents. Oh yeah, you're going down. Yeah, we pretty much destroyed everything there. That was not my intention. I wanted some stuff left behind. Let's see, we're gonna go over into the next waypoint and see what we can find over there. Now, one of the things you might consider doing, if you want to, it's gonna drain your battery power for sure, but if you want to, go ahead and put a repair bubble right here underneath where it's picking up all the items. The reason you want to put it right underneath it, because as you get more and more items, the little thing gets higher and higher. Oh wow, you're still not dead? I destroyed everything on you, but you're still not dead? I hate your guts, punk. There you go. There you go, you're dead. But yeah, as it stacks up, it goes higher and higher and higher up into the air. And before long, that repair bubble just can't reach some of that stuff. So unless you put it right underneath it, you're going to run out of room on that one. And even if you do put it right underneath it, you still may not be able to get everything. But it's definitely the best way to go about it. But like I said before, if you're not going to use those pieces and you're just going to sell them, you don't really need to worry about repairing them, because you're going to get the same price, as far as I can tell, for a damaged piece as you would get for a repaired piece. It's not like Blockbuster. For those of you who remember what Blockbuster is, that was, the famous saying, be kind, rewind, or we're going to charge you an arm and a leg for it. Yeah, the arm and a leg thing, they just did. They didn't ever talk about. Let's put this here. We're going to get some of these wireless chargers going on it, and hopefully we'll be able to take this guy out. Now, the trick to this is it's giving me energy while we sit here. So if he comes running at me and starting to attack me, I can just sit here as long as he's not hitting these things and destroy him. And I should repair and recharge fast enough that we can outlast him. But we'll have to see how much damage he's going to do. He's not actually coming at me just yet. Let's see, can I hit him? Nope, I can't hit him just yet. Let me see. Oh, there we come. There we go. He's coming right at me. Now, I just got to make sure he doesn't swing around behind me. Doesn't look like he's going to. It looks like he's going to ram right in front. We're going to go head-to-head with one another. What are my battery? Ooh, that might not work. That might not. Oh, he has Uzis on him? He has Uzis. Yeah, we're generating more electricity than we're losing. We haven't lost any pieces up here yet. How are we doing? Oh, no. Oh, no, guys. Oh no, I don't know what to do. If we take any of those things down, we're definitely going to die. Oh, jeez. Let's hope we can do it. Oh man, come on. No, we're losing the last bubble, the last bar. How many bars does he have? Where's his batteries? Where's his batteries? How do I see? I can't see him. Oh, guys, this might go horribly wrong in a second. Yep, there it goes. Let's move these. Let's get these out of the way. Oh, come on, no. I gotta back it up. Oh, crap. Did he get me? He got me. No! Oh, man. Oh, oops, your last mobile tech was destroyed. The GSO can provide you with another one. Please choose which tech you'd like to continue with. Last used tech? Oh, please, yes. Yes. Oh, fantastic. Are you gonna give me my last one? Complete and total everything? Yes, you did. Oh my god, I am in love. That is fantastic. I did lose a little bit of the front. Though. So, I guess it took a picture of, like, what it was right at the very end, like, right before it got destroyed, because, like I said, I did lose a good, I don't know, like, 4 or 5 blocks in the front of it that I'm gonna have to rebuild somehow, and see if I can remember what the front looked like. I thought it looked pretty cool the way I had it, but now that I'm trying to picture it, I really can't. Let's see. Yeah, it's trying to kick on. You can see it's trying to kick on over here, but it's not quite doing it because it just it's using more energy than it had available at the moment. So let's kind of park it like this. Those wheels will not be in the way. That's good. Let's see, another block here. How do I attach that? It's one right there, one right there. Okay. Will it not let me attach it? What if I put a block right there? There we go. All right, so it's being a little fickle on where it wants to connect. Let's go underneath. All the wheels are still there. I guess these wheels were up here in the front. Were they? Did I have those wheels there? Or no, or those are the enemy wheels? What happened to the enemy? Did he depop? Oh, I think he might have. I think he might have left because I died? Wow, that sucks. I should have had my batteries fully charged. I think we would have won that one for sure. Let's see. I guess we're going to put these back here for now until I can redesign the front a little bit better. I think I want to put a lot more weapons, considering just how easily we died there. I don't want that to happen again. So let's see. Can we fix this? There we go. I am going to move these back one more so they have one space in between. Usually works out a lot better for them in the end. What about you guys? We are going to put a block there. We're going to put row after row so that you can have a lot of weapons here. And in fact, can we not move? Let's go forward. We're going to go ahead and snag these things. And then we are going to pick up our stuff and start heading back. Wow. We are really over encumbered, man. We really need to put a lot more wheels. And the bigger ones would have been so nice. So nice. We're right there, too. We're right there on leveling. We're at 450 out of 500. I hate to end it that way, guys. But on the next one, we're going to do a lot better, I hope. And we're going to have a lot more weapons here in the front. I'm going to redesign this. And I think we will... We'll go level. We'll go level a little bit. I think that's what we're going to do because I really want to get a few more items that we just don't have. I'm going to make sure my batteries are at least up to about 50% because it does seem like the enemies are a lot tougher than they have been in the past. And because of that, I need to be a little bit more careful. As always, guys, I'm AC Gamer, and I will definitely catch you next time. Hey guys, and welcome to the disembodied voice of AC Gamer. We are definitely going to be doing a lot more series in the future, but here are a few of them that you guys might find interesting. Of course, you're more than welcome to check them out. I would love to hear your comments. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. It's definitely the indicator that I use to tell if you guys want to see more videos like that, of that particular game style, of that series in the long run. So when you guys leave comments down, it helps me decide whether we should keep doing it, as well as whether you want to see games like that in the future. And here are a few of them right here. I kind of picked out a few of different genres. We will be doing spotlights for other YouTubers in the future. So if you want to get a little shout out, definitely let me know. If you group with me, chances are you will get a shout out in here eventually. But for now, these are just 4 series that I have that I feel like could use a little bit more attention and that you guys might actually enjoy as well. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we will definitely catch you all next time.